Welcome to GoToMeeting. There are two other callers on the call.
There you go. Sorry. I think you can hear me now, right? Oh dear. Okay. So sorry about that. That's fantastic. Thank you for pointing that out. There was this little glitch here with the telephone and mic speakers that was not highlighted and in front of me, so it was a little bit buried. Anyways, yes. Okay. So let me just go. Since your mom is here and she's new, I want to be able to show her. And welcome, mom. Welcome to Forever Living, your first Forever Living presentation online. Hopefully, I'll see you and meet you in person as well. I really would love that. I feel like I'm being part of the family which came for so long, and just I love your little girl. She's a doll. Okay. So let's go from the beginning. Um, since probably you read most of it, I'm gonna brief it again for you. Who is Forever Living? Basically, Forever Living Products is the world's largest grower and producer of aloe vera health and beauty products, and also the world's largest producer and distributor of nutritional bee products. The company is not new. It's founded in 1978 and it's been around for in more than 150 countries worldwide. This is outdated. My computer was actually just hacked, so some of the programs are off and some of my presentations are or newer presentations are not showing basically. So operating in more than 150 countries worldwide, and they make over 2.8 billion in annual sales. Forever Living Products, they don't hide their sales chart. They actually put it in front of everybody to see. Most companies would hide their sales chart because their sales are fluctuating. They're going up and down each year. For Everliving products, that's not the case. They're continuously growing because products are excellent. They work. Okay, everything goes from plant to product to you. Basically, there is no middleman, middle management, and then local management, and then distributor, and then local distributor, and then you pay for utility bills and employees and everything else, and then you pay for product. Everything goes from plant to product to you. So um, that means the company invests all of the money, resources, and expertise towards the plant, towards the development of the product, and that's why they can offer inexpensive product under very high quality to the market. This is why. And the testimony of the quality is not just me talking or company showing off. There are actually independent places that are certified these products, that give certifications to these products, because they really don't have any ties to Forever Living. They come randomly every single year, and they come unannounced to the facilities. They pick up the bottles randomly, they test them, and then they reissue these certifications. So that's how it happens. One of the key certifications is International Aloe Science Council Seal of Approval for consistency and purity. This is a special seal of approval that is given to aloe vera products, to companies that sell aloe vera products, because aloe vera is a specific plant. It doesn't go under regular organic certification. It has its own certification, and it's called Aloe Science Council Seal of Approval. And when the products are given this certification, with that certification means that company doesn't use pesticides, doesn't use herbicides, doesn't use anything that would pollute the product in any chemical ways at all. Another big certification is kosher and Islamic seal of approval, especially specifically kosher. That's the seal of approval that is really, really hard to get. And Forever Living has this certification as well, and also Islamic seal of approval. So these are independent institutions that are giving us these kind of certifications for quality and purity. Most of the times company have only one or two maximum. We have actually five certifications. We have International Council Seal of Approval, Kosher, Islamic, Halal, which is the two different institutions, and we also have certification for non-cruelty. We don't do cruelty on the animals. Products are not tested on animals, and they're backed with unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee policy. That means if you take the bottle, you have a customer, and customer drinks the product or uses the products entirely, you can then return the money to the customer, and company will give you the whole brand new product untouched, so you can resell it to another customer. So it doesn't matter if the client used the product entirely and didn't like it for whatever reason, you can offer that policy to your customers, which is a big, big, big thing. Almost none of the companies in the world do that. Let's say Walmart, they do have the money back guarantee policy, but when you go to Walmart and you go to and give them the bottle of drink and you drank it, they will never give you this kind of money back. They will never give you money back. Basically, they will just tell you, what do you mean, you just drank the product, and that's why therefore you can't have money back. But Forever Living will do that, which is a very big feature. The products that Forever Living has are Aloe drinks, nutrition, personal care, weight management, skincare, and Sonia Color collection. um, Sonia Color collection is unbelievably good. uh, you can focus just on this alone and build a huge, humongous organization. Everyone, people are basically looking for your product. People are basically longing for your products. People need your products. They will. You just have to know how to present them. And I will show you for the next part of the meeting. I will show you how to do that. So weight management too. A lot of people need to lose weight. Nutrition, supplements, all this stuff. And what is aloe vera? It's a natural herbal plant. It's been around for thousands of years, contains over 75 nutrients, 200 active compounds, 20 minerals, 18 amino acids, and 12 vitamins. Out of 13 that we have in the world, aloe vera contains 12. And what is interesting is that it contains exact amount of those vitamins that your body needs. Not more, not less of any of them. It's exactly what your body needs, which what scientists were researching on aloe, they found that to be very fascinating, because they called it basically a smart plant. It's almost as if it's designed to for human body to absorb. It's like a God's given plant to a human being. It's a smart plant, basically. It's also called adaptogenic plant, because it adapts to our body and it gives our body exactly what it needs. It gives us those benefits, whatever we lack. So, for example, if you have high blood pressure, it would lower. If you have low blood pressure, it would put it slightly upper. If you have problem with whatever cholesterol, it would lower your cholesterol. A lot of different things. It just adapts to your body and improves those areas that your body needs. um, and Forever Living Products, being the world's largest grower and the biggest grower of aloe vera, obviously they take a really big pride on the fact that principal ingredient of all of Forever products is aloe, which means that the first on the list, when you read on the ingredient list, would be aloe vera barbadensis miller. It's not going to say water, aqua, or whatever else. It's going to say aloe barbadensis miller. So that's another big thing. And these are the four famous bottles: Forever Freedom, Aloe Berry Nectar, Aloe Bits and Peaches, and Aloe Vera Gel. These are four main drinks that are biggest sellers in Forever Living products. Over 50% of annual sales come from these four bottles, and that's no surprise because they're actually fabulous. Forever Freedom is very good for bone problems, joint problems, muscle problems, tissue problems. If you go to YouTube and just punch in Forever Freedom, you're going to find videos from Dr. Arteton You're going to find a lot of experts talking about Forever Freedom, nutritionists and scientists. Forever Freedom is one state of the art drink. It really does amazing miracle to your whole overall bone health and muscle health. We live in Canada. For most of us, after age of 45 or 50, start to feel that our bones are squeaking. You start to feel a little bit of pain in your thumb, a little bit of pain in your knees, and sometimes pain in your hips or your neck or your back. Oh boy. And those are not good signs. So if you ever feel any of those little simple signs, that's when it's a good time to start paying attention to your bone health. And Forever Freedom would prevent any of those problems. It has glucosamine, MSM, plus aloe. And that combination is known to give fantastic results, even for people with severe problems. Okay, moving on to aloe berry nectar. Aloe berry nectar is basically aloe plus cranberries and apple. And those three things together are very beneficial for lower part of the body. Basically, for urinary tract, for ovaries, for women, prostate, for men, kidneys problems. Um, it's very good for red blood cell counts and many other things, and digestion, of course. And it's very tasty drink. Aloe bits and peaches, which is the orange one. It's just like aloe vera gel, but 20% of peaches are added for the taste. So this one is really good to give it to kids because they really actually love the taste of this drink. My boy, he actually drinks the yellow one, which I'm so happy because that's the purest one. I put aloe vera, about 2 ounces of aloe vera, and I mix it with water and I add forever honey in it. So he drinks it just like a juice. He's now 4 years old. He's going to a junior kindergarten, and this is his juice. That's what I mix for him. And not only he likes the taste, and it is really tasty when you mix it up like that, he also is getting protected from all the bacteria in the school because he's drinking a really powerful drink, vitamin drink throughout the day. Bits and peaches is with peaches, very good for taste. But aloe vera gel is not exactly as tasty as bits and peaches, but it's super powerhouse. Just like the presentation said earlier, it's 200 active compounds, 18 amino acids, 12 vitamins, minerals, enzymes, coenzymes, everything here. It's 98.8 pure gel inside, 98.8%. That's very clean, and that's why it gives people a lot of different benefits. 4 to 6 ounces a day, and you will get you the very long way for your health. And then we have nutrition, all kinds of different nutritional supplements. I encourage people to come at least once or even more times if you can, if you're lucky enough to live in Toronto, to come to Gordon Baker, 716 Gordon Baker, which is on Victoria Park and Steeles. And 12 o'clock 12 o'clock is start. We have the product meeting, and that product meeting will teach you all about the nutrition, aloe vera, and everything else. And it will give you inside knowledge on how to combine those nutrients, those nutritional supplements, what to use to achieve maximum results. I'm going to actually next Saturday do, next Monday actually, I'm going to do a product demonstration on the webinar as well. So if you can't attend on Saturday in class, please try to be on Monday, and I'm going to do all about the products. Okay? Personal care. Aloe is a principal ingredient for personal care products. Skincare, eczema, psoriasis, any kind of skincare problems, these products really help a lot in a natural way without side effects. I mean, of course, if you have a child and the child has an eczema, of course you want to help them, but you don't want to be putting steroids on them too, you know? You want something way more gentler that will still help with no side effects. And these are creams that will do exactly that. And then Sonia Color Collection. This is the only makeup in the world. The principal ingredient is aloe vera and marine extracts and vitamins A and E. So basically, you're beautiful. You don't have harsh harmful chemicals such as formaldehyde and lead and all kinds of aluminums and metals, but you are actually making yourself look beautiful, and you are as well protecting your skin, which I always encourage people to start early on this kind of stuff, especially younger people, to protect their face and prevent themselves from aging and premature aging, I might add, because those products, the cosmetically based products, would make you age prematurely, unfortunately. This is marketing plan. Basically, you start to do this business part-time or full-time. Some people like to keep their existing job and then build the business on the side. And some people which like who are like me, who are stay-at-home moms, they use it as the main income and to build, and they build the business. They still do it part-time because they have a full-time, they have to take care of their children, but what we do, we still find that time by proper scheduling, by being focus driven, and by having a strategic plan. We find a way to build our business too. And I will, throughout this presentation, tell you why I choose Forever Living. One of the biggest, actually, I will tell you now, one of the biggest motivation for me is because these, whatever you build in the marketing plan of Forever Living products is willable. So let's say you make your business to be $10,000 a month, okay? And God forbid something happens to you, but you put your child to be your beneficiary. Okay, your child will inherit everything that you ever build in Forever Living products, which is fascinating because no jobs on this planet will do that to you, for you. With you, there goes your check. Your child is not gonna keep getting your checks ever, and with Forever Living, they will. And that's a huge motivation because now I don't want to just build money and make money, but I want to also leave something behind for them, okay, and leave a legacy. And that's a big, very big purpose. I want to show you some of the ways that you can make money with Forever Living products. You can make money by personal retailing. Okay, so you buy the products for $100, you sell them for 143, and you make $43 instant profit. I will stop right here and tell you, encourage you to always have some of the packages with you, on you, and beside you. Okay, and think about the products that you're mostly passionate about. Well, maybe it's aloe vera gel, maybe it's deodorant and toothpaste and aloe lips. Create a small package of, let's say, tooth gel, aloe lips, and let's say deodorant, okay? And this is only what, $40 product or whatever, even less. Yeah, way less. Maybe toothpaste you sell for 10 and deodorant 10, that's 20, $25 little package, okay? But have like 5, 6 of them around, okay? And everywhere you go, you have your little carry-on bag and have them packed, and then you can sell them directly like that. And you will see the amazing difference that will make you and make your income, and then make your organization way different, because when people will follow this, they will see different results, and your organization will see different results, and you will make that extra instant profit. So always be prepared for making money, okay? If you're doing it online, this is a whole nother a science behind that. You have to have your blog site. You have to have, right after this presentation, I will be talking about that. Actually, we have another half an hour remaining, and I will be focusing on that, okay? But for now, I just want to brief this marketing plan, okay? And and pricing. Look at the pricing. Skincare. We all know how expensive the skincare is. This, for example, is recovering night cream. Estee Lauder, the Clinique, all kinds of other brand names, they do sell recovering night cream. But how much is the recovering night cream in those places? It's actually very, very expensive. Anywhere from $80 to $200 in the department store. I'm talking about money back guarantee policy. I'm talking about products that offer that policy. And Believe me, these products are not cheap. Recovery night creams are very expensive. And how much do we sell? Not for 80, not for 60, but only 24, 25, and your profit is still $7.26 plus the bonus. You can even sell it for $30. Company doesn't care about that as long as you don't sell for less, because we don't want to devalue these products to that extent. Recovery night cream is super high quality. It works. It's really useful. It's really beneficial. It's even better than those chemically based products because they don't artificially provoke the estrogen to come to uh, collagen actually to come out on the surface, which chemically based products, that's what they do. They provoke the collagen to come on top of the surface. So when you put the cream, it makes it feel so soft and nice and shiny. But with the extensive use of that kind of a product, let's say over the course of 2 to 3 years, your skin will actually start dehydrating and start aging. This recovering night cream doesn't do that. It does it gradually. It does it by feeding your skin with nutrients and slowly recovering your cells and making you look more youthful. This is the difference. Alluring eyes, same thing. Anywhere in any department stores, alluring eyes are creams. Under eye creams are $60, $50, sometimes 40 if you're lucky. This alluring eye cream is only $15.95. So these are very like one of the cheapest products on the market for this kind of high quality. I don't want to call them cheap products. I rather use a word inexpensive, okay? Because when you say cheap, people think of bad quality right away, and that's the last thing that forever living products are. Your profit will be $4.79 plus the bonus. And aloe vera drinks. We all heard about goji juice, noni juice, all kinds of good, powerful juices, and they are really powerful and good. But whatever they claim they have, Forever Living aloe vera gel has as well, even has more nutrients. And drinks are 40, not 40, no. Our goji juice, in fact, sells for $70. Noni juice sells for $70, $80 as well. Aloe vera gel doesn't sell for 40, not even 30. It sells for right now in Canada with tax and everything included $22. 22, that's the correct price, not 16.97. That would be the price plus tax and fees. So the kinds adds up to $22 retails, and your profit will be about $10 actually. And team building bonus. This is one presentation that everybody has to learn how to do it. So I will, right after this presentation, I will show you how you can get people to listen to your presentation rejection free, and they will invite themselves to want to look at the presentation without you being uh, annoying to them. Okay. This presentation, and then right after people agree that they want to look into Forever Living products deeper, this is the presentation to show. So basically, for the 3% retail profit, everyone makes the minute they join in. To join Forever Living products is absolutely free. This is very rare. Companies usually charge at least $25 or $50, sometimes 100, and sometimes even $500 to just join in. Forever Living products, they don't believe in that at all. They don't want to take a fee. They just want people who are passionate to share this knowledge, to learn about the philosophy of healthy living, and to learn about aloe vera products and build business. That's all they want. Or use the products. They don't want the fees at all. So there is no recruitment fee, there is no maintenance fee or yearly fee or any of those fees at all. After you accumulate 2 cases, which is about $360 worth of products, then you become what we call assistant supervisor. At that point, you start earning 5% based on your personal sales, plus you start earning 5% bonus on new distributor sales here. This is that bonus that we've been speaking of earlier when we were talking about the extra bonus. So you earn 43% always based on the buying and selling. Then you earn 5% on personal sales, which means whatever you buy personally, company will give you 5% bonus back as a customer appreciation bonus, and plus 5% bonus on the new distributor. After you earn 25 cases, which is you and your entire team, not just you yourself, but you and your entire team accumulates 25 case credits. At that point, you start earning 8% bonus on personal sales, which means whatever you buy for your own personal use, company will send you 8% bonus back as a customer appreciation bonus. Then you will earn 8% bonus on new distributors here, plus 3% bonus on assistant supervisor sales group. When you accumulate 75 cases, you and your entire group, that is, then you start earning 13% and you become assistant manager. You start earning 13% bonus on personal sales, 13% bonus on new distributor sales, plus 5% bonus on supervisor group sales, plus 8% bonus on assistant supervisor group sales. And then at 120 cases, you become what we call manager. You start earning 18% on personal sales, 18% on bonus on new distributor sales, plus 5% bonus on assistant manager group sales, plus 10% bonus on supervisor group sales here, plus 13% bonus on assistant supervisor group sales. So this is the chart, okay? Learn this chart, but most of all, I want you to learn something else, which we'll cover right after this presentation. Those things are easy to learn. The chart is easy to learn. This is easy to learn. Marketing plan is easy to learn. Even about the products is easy to learn because company has every single thing that you need. I have fantastic videos, great marketing plan presentations, great trainings, and you don't have to worry about all that because all you have to do is just show people online and they get a lot of education. So look at this sales chart. 1978, company started, okay? And then they always continuously went positive approach. Most of the times, first 5 years, companies fluctuate. They go up and down, up and down. That this is why they don't want us to show, they don't want us to see their chart. They hide it. They don't want anybody to know because it doesn't look too good. But look at Forever Living Products. They want you to know that because they're proud of it. They always went positive approach, up, 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 up. And that's because products work. That's because products are good quality and they continuously keep growing. Now in 2013, they actually make 2.8 billion in annual sales. That means every single year. And I want to cover very good incentive. This is a car bonus. This car bonus is fantastic. Please go on foreverliving.com, go to the training section, and please review these car incentive bonuses. I will send you the link actually right after our meeting so you can get to know about these incentives. They're really fabulous. You earn an additional $400 to $800 per month for your car. You can use it either for your new car or a bigger house or an education for your kids or yourself, or your choice is yours. You can use that extra paycheck for whatever you want. And then profit sharing. We call that chairman bonus right now. This is Ralph Kipp. He was literally broke when he started when he started Forever Living products. He didn't have any money. He was almost on the street. And only 7 years later, this is his profit sharing check that he earns. This is an annual check that all of the distributors who qualify earn, almost 1 million euro. Okay, that's fantastic, which is about 1.4 million Canadian dollars just in one check. And the truth is, we all can get there. We just have to form a team, have a system, have the training in place, encourage, empower people, add value to people's lives, give hope, encourage, empower, and you're gonna be light, the shining light in their lives. And we all can earn that. We all can do it. This is Elvira. This is a funny story. She actually lives on the border of Mexico somewhere. And in the American side. And so when people going to Mexico, they wait in a long, 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 long lineups. Guess what? This lady, she made this one check is on, I think, about 200,000 American dollars profit sharing. And you know how she made it? She would be going to those borders when people are waiting in a line to get to cross the border. She would knock on their window, and she would just give them a quick presentation, give them the card, give them some samples, and take their email addresses or phone numbers, whatever, and and she would just have a blast. She would just have fun, meet people, talk about products, and she would do that 6 to 7, 8 hours every single day. Of course, she became a leader. But the point of this story is that just to let you know that it's really not so complicated, you know? This lady just did it like that. There was no secret about it. There's not a big ingredient or formula. She just found her way and she did it. The most important thing is to have action, 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 day in and day out. So basically, the question remains now, what do you want? Do you want car or cash or vacation? Do you want recognition? Do you want home? Or you want education for yourself or your kids, better education? The choice is yours. Forever Living is here to provide you with all this. It's a great vehicle to provide you with all this. So, what I want you to do right now, I want you to close your eyes, and try to see yourself and the way you want your life to be. Where do you want to live? Maybe you want to live in Monaco somewhere, or somewhere where it's warm. Just have choices of what to do. Maybe you don't want the job to be on your way of doing things that you really want to do, you know? What does from financial freedom stand for you? What does it mean to you? Answer that question for yourself. Answer your own why. It's very important. It's deep. It's the most important answer that you're going to give yourself in your entire life. It will keep you going through thick and thin. So now that you know about and that you answer those some of those questions and you know a little bit more about Forever Living products, I want you to basically I want to show you something very crucial, um, and that is the skills. So we basically enter this business because we love the products. My story goes like this: I come from Croatia. There was a huge war in my country, and I didn't have any perspective there. There was nothing to do for a young individual. I was not even barely 19 years old, and I decided to come to Canada in search of better life. You know, and so when I came here, I came all alone. I didn't have any friends, didn't have any education, didn't have any money. Uh, but I did have huge dreams, you know. I started taking on all kinds of jobs that didn't really get me far. Some people didn't even pay me. I would work for them, and they would abuse me because they knew I was new and I was scared and I didn't have any experience. And uh, but I kept going. I never ever in my entire life called my parents to even send me money or anything like that. I just kept going and kept fighting. And then I had my first business, which was hot dog stand business. Yeah, people laughing, but I didn't care. You know, I was really proud of it. You know, I had my own business at the age of 20, and I was selling hot dogs on the University Avenue. And then I was making pretty good money. Um, and then at one point, I decided maybe it's time for me to go to school. You know, so I was very good with drawing. I had the ability to draw. So I went to Sheridan College. I took a School of Animation, Arts and Design. I was accepted. That was one of the best days of my life. Of 4,000 people who applied, only 100 was accepted. And out of those 100 people, actually only 60 of us graduated. The program was really, really hard and very demanding. And when I graduated, I was again full of high hopes and dreams. And in the midst of all that, something happened. My father actually had a gallbladder surgery. He was diagnosed with a gallbladder stone, and so he went to the hospital to remove the gallbladder. But then, through transfusion of the blood, they infected him with hepatitis C, which is terrible. He come out of the hospital even sicker than what he was when he came in. His viral load was so high that they wanted to hospitalize him for 3 months because, I mean, and I mean, they never want to hospitalize you for nothing. They want to kick you out of hospital as soon as possible. They just don't want to keep people for no reason in the hospitals. And he was supposed to be hospitalized for 3 months. That means his condition was severe. But he didn't want to stay in the hospital. He said, "No, I'm going to stay home and I'm going to be careful and take care of my health at home." One lady met him in downtown and she said, "Whoa, you look pretty pale and what's wrong with you?" And he explained. And then she said, "Okay, I have something for you." She gave him aloe vera gel. He said, "Okay, right away, I'm going to take it. Bring me 2 cases of aloe vera gel." She brought him 2 cases of aloe vera gel. He started drinking it. He would go through one jug in 3 days, 1 liter in 3 days. After 2 months of taking all this aloe, he goes back to the hospital. And guess what? There was not one single virus in his blood, nothing. He was virus free. I still have his documents here as the proof. They were in shock. Doctors even formed a conference where they were talking about his case. He was even in the local newspapers. His case was even there. It was just unbelievable. And that's when we learned about power of my whole family learned about the power of natural products, aloe vera products, beehive products, and other Chinese best herbs from China and India and other great places of the world. That's what is the time where I promised to myself. What happened was my mom taught me about the good nutrition and what does it mean. She taught me about all about these products, and I promised to myself I'm going to teach that to my children, to my children's children, and I'm going to teach that to whoever wants to listen because this is a knowledge that everybody needs to know about. At the beginning, I didn't think about the business at all. I just knew that I had to share this knowledge because when I was studying at Sheridan, my immune system also dropped. I was starting to develop all kinds of allergies and stuff like that. And Forever Living products within 2 weeks helped me. So, of course, I was on fire. And then I didn't really have much skills about sales. Once I was introduced to Willie Sue, which is a regional sales director, he took me under his wing because he knew I don't have a sponsor. My sponsor was my mom, who was not here. So I didn't have anybody to teach me, to show me. So he kind of helped me. And that's when I learned that I need to learn the skills to be more skilled because just like anything, if you want to be a surgeon, you have to go to school. If you want to be an accountant, you have to learn. If you want to be anything, you have to learn how to do it. So I want to just show you some of the learned basic skills of marketing, some magic first sentences that you can use. I want to show you importance of building a rapport with people. And this presentation was also taught in our last meeting. That was last Saturday, or not 2 Saturdays ago, when Kimi was sick, I believe. But I'm going to show you some of the things that we covered. So basically, human mind makes a decision an instant. How long it takes you to decide what channel do you like to watch on TV? It happens in less than 3 seconds. Some way the prospects decides whether or not they like to join you or not. Same way the prospect decides in 3 seconds, literally, it takes 3 seconds. Making a decision, it is not I will give it a try attitude. It is not I will give it my best shot either. Why? Because when you say I will give it a try, it means that you are leaving the room for failure. When you say, I will give it my best shot, this simply means that you are going to hang on to it a little bit longer, maybe a year or two, and maybe along the way something starts working out and then you decide to stick with it or not. This is not making a decision. What you want people to do, you want them to make a firm cut decision, to do this as a lifestyle and to learn to get skills, to become better, so they can build a good, humongous organization for themselves, a healthy organization for themselves that will keep going forever. When the Spanish conqueror found the island in South America, he burned the ships, so he and the people who arrived had no other option but to stay on that island. This is the firm decision. So you will get to the island and you stick on the island and you make it work as a lifestyle. The firm decision has to be solid rock point of no return kind of decision. This is very important. If you're sitting here today, I implore you to leave the information world and do not focus 100% of your effort on it. After all, your company does it for you, and I assure you, Forever Living is one of the best. Instead, learn the skills of marketing and the words, phrases, and the sentences that will make you true professional and bring you to the front of the line where you will join all the top leaders in the industry. What do you think? Is your presentation going to be a lot easier if you didn't have to prove anything? Things like how the certain molecules work and how it goes up to the cellular level. You get an idea. How many times did you end up in the situation that you said all the good informational stuff, but people still didn't believe you? It happens a lot, does it? What you need to learn instead is to communicate with the people and identify their most pressing needs. If they believe you, they will join. Their belief will not come from all the good product or product information. Their belief will not come from all the marketing plan and all the good stuff that we just covered in this presentation, especially at the beginning, especially when you just meet new people. Okay? The good presentation and all like fantastic marketing plan that we really have and we know we do comes later. Okay, but at the beginning, we don't want to bombard people with that. Okay, here's the deal, the real deal. There's the four-word sequence that you need to learn to say, and it will make your job a lot easier. Well, you know how if you learn these four-word sequence, your job is going to be almost rejection free. And well, you know how frustrating it can be if you don't know what they are. Well, you know how if I start repeating, you know how, you will get an idea what the four-word sequence is. Basically, try this. You know how the job interfered with our week? You know how you don't want to die doing this job? You know how our dreams, you know how our dream sucking vampire employer is going to suck us dry, that we need to run quickly while we still have energy? Well, you know how they're not going to give us a raise? You know how all we want to look younger? How are we doing? By putting well, you know how in the front of not only that we are building rapport and the connection, there's very little proof needed from this point on. All you have to do then set up a time to do the presentation. And look at this. It is almost hard to believe that there are programs in people's brains that you can stop just by using these techniques. But there are. People run on programs, not on thoughts. I know it's shocking, but it's true. We've been conditioned by programs since the minute we are born. And those programs are in us embedded deep, deep, deep. We think that we think, but we think only based on those programs and codes that have been embedded in us. I know you're a bit skeptical, so would it be okay if I give you a few examples? How many people actually made a yes decision before I even finished my sentence? I just asked you, would it be okay if I give you a few examples? Right away, your mind said yes. Okay. Would it be okay if you never have to go to work again? Yes. Would it be okay if you lose weight and you never have to join the gym? Well, yes. Somehow automatically human mind responds positively to these sort of phrases, the way you phrase things. This is called affective communication. Would it be okay if you lose weight? Well, this is wrong spelling, sorry. Will you sleep? Would it be okay if your skin got younger while you sleep? Would it be okay if you could fire your boss? All these questions are answered by yes, 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 yes. I'm going to ask you to write this down. I'm just curious. I just found out. Would it be okay? So start your sentence like this. I'm just curious. What do you do for a living? And then you can go, and the person says, I'm a clerk. And then you go, I'm just found out about this crazy way of making a second paycheck with this company. It's kind of great. And the person will say, really, eh? And then you go, would it be okay if I show you what it is? And this person was most likely say yes. So basically, you can add anything to these three sentences. I'm just curious. I just found out. Would it be okay? It's called uh, uh, effective communication. It just makes people respond positively to what you have to say without going into marketing plan, products, anything. But once you go like this smoother way, then it's going to be good time to give people marketing plan presentations. There was a lady who attended a training of marketing, and when she learned that these are the keywords to use, she stood up and said, I am so pissed off. Everyone was looking at her in disbelief. Yesterday, she continued, I was surrounded with 200 people and I didn't know what to say. If somebody would have at least shown me this, I wouldn't blown it the way I did. She was really mad because she didn't know that she could actually use that, and she had a huge opportunity to use it because she had so many people in front of her, but she didn't use it because she didn't know how. So you can go like this. I'm just curious, do you like natural products? I just found out how you can get this access to one of the best products in the world and get a big discount. Would it be okay if I show you what they are? Usually, people will go, yes, 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 yes. Instead of going to, this Forever Living product is so cool and it has the best products, aloe vera, this and aloe vera, that, without people even knowing what the product is, what the name of the company is, they would go, yes, yes, yes. Most people. Some wouldn't still, but most would. I tested this method and it really works. In just 8 seconds, we were able to build the rapport and trust, break the ice, and get into a conversation with another person without any pressure. How amazing is this? I'm just curious, do you take a good care of your skin? I just found out how you use this night cream and it makes your skin younger while you're asleep. Would it be okay if you try it? You see? This is like what we call effective communication. What I would like to also add is one very crucial thing. One myth that is floating around is this: friends buy from friends. Well, the truth is, they do. The truth is, friends really do buy from friends. After a while, sometimes not right away, sometimes not at all, and some will, some won't, and so what? But the truth is, you cannot base all your business based on only friends, you know? But it's just somehow an easy way to present the business just by saying friends buy from friends. Most marketers and presenters are using this because it's just so easy to use, and it sounds so simple. But although I would never dismiss friends, to present what you have to present, I always want to point out this, that only sometimes do friends buy from friends, and it's not enough to base your whole entire business on that. Uh, Another one is just go out and make new friends. That's not that easy either. But with time, you will build rapport with people, and you will associate with people, and you will be able to have circle of people that will trust you and want to follow you. If you want to succeed in business, you have to have others buy from you too, not just friends. People buy from people who solve their problems. Okay? Remember this today. If you can take anything out of this meeting today, remember this. People buy from people who solve their problems. It is about connecting and solving. You have to sell yourself. If you want others to like you, you have to sell yourself. This is actually also a kind of a cliche. It's true, you have to be able to sell yourself. But hey, we are not in a sex industry trade. It sounds kind of cliche. I mean, how you sell yourself. Well, they do use this. Most of the presenters use this. You have to sell yourself cliche, but they don't explain you how to do it. You don't want to sound like you are full of yourself when you're talking about yourself too much. And you don't want to be talking too much either. You have to be able to listen. Listen, listen, listen. Most of the times the expert will fail to explain how to actually sell yourself. People buy People will buy basically from you if they feel that you can solve their problems and that you truly, truly listen to them. That's when they will start like you and want to be associated with you. If you constantly think or talk about yourself, they will not want to have nothing to do with you. If you constantly talk about products, they will not want to have nothing to do with you. But if you constantly talk about them, listen to them, and always, always, always look for that critical thing that needs to be solved, then they will buy from you because you have a solution. It is about connecting and solving. If you want others to like you, you basically, you don't want to sound again like you're full of yourself. People buy you for their reasons, not yours. People buy you, cliche, is true, but only if it's used right. I want to show you specific steps on how the people will buy you. People act in emotions. They will make the decisions based on their emotions. Some are big and some are small, but it is the emotions that makes us make a decision. Network marketing is very simple. It's solving the problems and providing solutions and servicing. People are extremely loyal to people that solve their problems. Strong connections are hard to break. Once they feel connected with you, they will not want to break that connection. Problem solvers are the champions of the business world. These are the biggest leaders of the world. However, it is impossible to solve the problem if you don't know nothing about that problem. How are you going to know about the problem? By listening, by asking questions, by deeply, 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 deeply listening. You have to live by the motto of helping others to get what they want so that you can get what you want. Trust is the glue that will hold the relationship. The only way people will trust you is if you truly listen to them. So please, the rule number one, invest, practice, 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 practice deep listening and less talking. You always have to go extra mile in order to stand out. And only those that realize how listening is the most important skill that you can have in your career and your business are the ones that make it. Positive emotional experience that you provide to people will make people wanting more of you. If you spending time with prospects who are not qualified to join your business or buy your products, then you will not eat. That's the basically it. So don't waste time with people that don't wanna listen to what you have to say either. I don't care how gifted you are in building relationship. In network marketing business, activity drives everything. That's another very big tip. So how are you going to listen to people? You have to go and meet them. You have to always be open. You have to be likable, right? So, and you have to be active in your business day in and day out. Activity is the hard work of results, and it is the price you pay for your commission paychecks. You have to be active. Activities include calls, first time visits, follow up calls, product demos, facials, uh, house parties, facial parties, presentations, referrals. And then, when you do all this, you also want to be likable. Likability is the gateway to connections. The word likable is defined in the Webster's dictionary as having quotes that bring about favorable regards. Being likable, it is not still is not going to guarantee that you will make this business a success. But it is a very, very big step. And if you teach all your downline to be like that, your business will thrive. Likability is, however, the first and most important step to get people to buy from you. Of course, if you are not likable, people will not buy from you ever. If you're not likable, you have to no chance to build relationships. We tend to be attracted to likable people. Likability is a relationship glue. People will then give you second chances, even if you make mistakes. How to be likable? How do you do that? Some people will not like you, but in this, uh, the way to do it is with few little secrets that all of the big leaders use, which we'll cover very shortly. There are people who are naturally likable. They have no problem being likable. They have a gift. They're always smiling, they're happy, and they light up the room wherever they go. The problem we face in business is that we are not always possible to be likable. Even those glowing people sometimes are not in a good mood, you know. But there are behaviors that will make you more likable. Prior to the meeting, you need to practice likable behaviors. Okay? To be more likable, you have to conquer your natural instincts. So if you're feeling low that day and you're like, nah, I'm tired, I'm this and that, don't go by those instincts, but instead learn what leaders and big successful people do. Change your natural behaviors. That's, of course, never easy, but you can practice. You can be the red jacket in the sea of gray suits. Learn to stand out. Please, guys, learn to stand out. The biggest tip I can give you right now is this. And it's very simple, and you probably know what it is already. But it's very important to be reminded of that. Smile. Smile. There is a saying, frown and you will frown alone. Smile and the world smiles with you. The whole world will smile with you. From the moment we are born, we learn that smiling is the fastest way to get others to pay attention to us. A baby smile lights up the room. Smiles attract so many people. Smile is a universal language that is recognized across the globe in every single culture. Smiling is social. We smile way more even we are with other people than when we are alone, because this is a social behavior, smiling. The smile is the most effective way to be likable, period. This is it. It's smile. We yearn to join groups of smiley people because their smiles tell us they're happy, and we want to be with happy. Smiles also set people at ease. They create a relaxing environment. Your sincere smile says, I mean no harm. I'm open. A shorter distance between two people is a smile. There simply is no substitute for a smile. You can influence your prospect emotions by smiling, managing behaviors. How simple this is, actually. Why don't people smile? I mean, if you go to the mall, you will see so many people just being busy and just kind of grouchy and nervous, and only few are smiling. And why is that? People are mostly lost in their own thoughts and their own problems, and they're mostly thinking about themselves only. When you're lost in your own thoughts, you're not that likable. Put a smile on your face right away. And when you start practicing these behaviors, you will start increasing your natural ability to be happier. And therefore, you will be more enthusiastic. You have to be kind, you have to be respectful, you have to be enthusiastic, and you have to be confident. You have to be enthusiastic about your product, about your services. Find that one thing that keeps you going, that makes you enthusiastic. Light it up, learn about it. What is that one thing that you love about Forever Living products? Is it a product marketing plan, or is it the whole philosophy of healthy, free living, pushing to their life with a healthy lifestyle uh, 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 and a fast lane lifestyle, and still remaining healthy and having a freedom? or is it this aloe vera gel or aloe lip or natural cosmetic line? Find that one thing and get more enthusiastic about it. Be confident as well. When you're confident, people feel that and they're attracted to that. That doesn't mean that you want to be arrogant though. So what I want to basically also give you today as one big tip, I want everyone to do this. And this is it. I will put the camera on so we can see each other. Or actually, you can see me because I don't know if I can see you at this point. I didn't figure out this yet. Okay. There you go. I think you're going to be able to see me. Maybe. Mm, no. There you go. Okay. So what I want you to do and take from this meeting tonight is this. Always smile. People are attracted to that. Be confident, be enthusiastic, learn about the marketing plan, learn about the products, get enthusiasm, and also one big little big but a very little secret is this. Every morning when you wake up or throughout the day, whenever you have time, go to YouTube, get get to the get to any of the leaders videos. Is it Tim Sale, Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins, anybody? Forever Living, we have Kim Matson. He was a guy who was born and raised in orphanage homes, and he was poor and everybody was laughing at him. Ha ha ha, you're gonna be a leader, you're gonna be successful, you're nobody. His father left him, his mother died. He came from the most fortunate environment you can imagine. And guess what? He's a billionaire now. Not a millionaire, but billionaire. And if he can do it, we can do it. And every day, every single day, I beg you, learn to do that. Go to YouTube, get an inspirational DVD of your choice or recording of your choice and listen to it. And if you need to listen to it several times a day, do that too, and teach all of your team to do that, please, guys, because this is what most leaders do in every single industry. They have this secret fuel that they use, they get inspired even when they're not. So they don't go by their natural instinct, but instead they go against. Even if they are sometimes not feeling well, they will do these things and it will lift their spirit up, and they will be ready to conquer the new horizons and build it. Okay, so we kind of 15 minutes later than we thought because of that little problem we had, but I want to stop this meeting tonight. We want to wish you a good night. Also, I'm going to forward this 5-step system to Forever, basically what to do next once the distributor signs up. And believe me, to find people, it's not hard at all. You can find thousands of people, millions, hundreds, by just doing few steps of action. Um, Build your online presence. Never stop doing that. If you're already online, it takes time. It might take even years, but when you write, when you record, people will slowly start view you as an expert. Uh, when the employers go to seek your name, they will see all kinds of good stuff on you. But if they see you in the picture with doing parties, now we live in a transparent world, and anybody can track us. So build your online presence as well if you are already online, because believe me, it's not in vain. It will all come together. I will send you this 5-step system as well right after this meeting. Have a great night. I'll see you really, really soon. And keep safe, keep healthy, and dream big. Okay? Good night, guys. Ciao.